Yo, man, it's TK back with another Real Talk episode 5. Today we're going to be talking about...
Oh, man, he about to offend somebody.
A boy between a man, okay? And what I see on social media a lot is the stigma with a man being a go-getter, getting up every day and going, working out, grinding. But when you think about that, a little boy can do that too. For example, a little boy can love basketball, football, soccer, whatever he want to love. And he can get up every day, go to the gym, grind, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't make him a man. That doesn't make him a man. And you might say, oh, a man is a dude with money. That doesn't make, just because you got money don't make you a man. Just like they say you can't unlame a lame dude. You can't. Even if he get a lot of money, he's still lame. He's still going to have those lame habits that he had before. So think about it as this. Think about it like this. This is how I think about it. What disciples a man between a boy. A man between a boy is... A man is more emotionally, know how to control his emotions more than a boy would, right? That's what I think really disciples a man between a boy or a boy between a man is the emotional capability to handle more things and know how to treat certain situations. Like what I see now a lot on social media is, people jumping each other, off little words, like people jumping one person off little words. And like that right there is little boy shit. That's little boy shit. You know what I'm saying? A man, it's a man knows what to react to and what not to. You know what I'm saying? They know how to control themselves better. They know how to, they know how to control themselves better. Instead of being so, fixated on one's words, a man knows how to control himself better. That's really all it is. A man has more of an emotional capability than a boy. And a lot of these grown men are still boys because they really don't know how to control themselves. Emotional temper, unless you have some type of disorder, like something that's real, that's not self-diagnosed. Because I see a lot of people be self-diagnosing themselves with stuff and that, like, shut up. Unless it's some type of like diagnosis, some type of illness that you really can't help. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these grown men still be boys, complainative. You got to go to work every day to keep money in your pocket. You over here complaining. Do something about it. Why you still complaining? Do something about it. That's little boy shit. Man don't complain. They gonna go after it. They gonna get it. And if they want to change it, get what they gonna do? Change it. Now I get what some people be like, well, I don't know how to change. Or that's where you got to start thinking. A lot of men or boys, a lot of men don't think. A lot of men, some people don't think at all. When you really think about it, do you sit down with yourself and think? If you don't like your situation, do you sit down with yourself and think, like, what could get me out of this situation? If you don't do that, then do not complain about being in your situation. Because a lot of people don't think in general. A lot of people don't think in general. So if you don't sit down with yourself and think, then don't even say nothing about your situation, because you ain't gonna never get off in it. Because you're gonna get what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep repeating on with that cycle of going to work, complaining, coming back home. If you got a girl or a wife, she cook for you, you clean you or whatever, going to work, you're going to keep on with that cycle. You're going to come back home and complain, man, the work stressed me out there, man, I hate that job. You're going to come back to work complain. Let me put it like this. When I was working I had 2 jobs before I went to college, right? So I was working 2 jobs, right? But I never complained. I ain't never been a complainer to do it at all. I was working 2 jobs, played football, worked out after football practice, worked out before football practice. So in the morning, afternoon, 2 jobs. Not 2 jobs. It'll be certain days that I work both of those jobs on the same days. They wasn't like every day. You feel what I'm saying? But I had 2 jobs. But I never complained about nothing. And the last 2 years, I haven't had to work a 9 to 5. I've always had some type of money in my pocket. And then when I started trading, I just started having a lot more. But I always had some type of money in my pocket because I always figured a way out. I ain't scammed nobody. I ain't take nobody money. It's really been through helping a lot of people. I offer services. Not like that on no freak ass shit. I offer some type of service and I help people. Even if that's moving something, mowing lawn. Now I just run my Discord. I mean, there's not many people in there, so I'm not really making much out of that. But I run my Discord. I got a mentorship, got like 1 mentoree. That's it. But that's how I've been making my money, and I trade. Like, for the last 2 years, I haven't had to work a 9 to 5. But guess what? They come from building a foundation and not complaining. Guess what I was doing while I was working that 9 to 5? Learning how to trade, learning the basics. That's what I was doing. Guess what they're doing? Even when I was at college, I'm still in college, but I'm not at college. But guess what I was doing? Learn those foundations on how to trade. And look, now I'm chilling because I never complain. Complaining is one of the biggest things that can keep you in your current frequency. Complaining is one of the biggest things that can keep you in your current frequency. Your current frequency, complaining is one of the biggest things. And a man don't complain, bro. Unless he had enough and he can't take no more. But he always gonna find a way to get up off and in there. You feel what I'm saying? A man gonna find a way to get up off and in there. Even if he can be so depressed. And a lot of people be throwing that depressed word around too. You know, just cause they feeling bad a week, a month. You're not depressed. You just feeling bad. A lot of people throw around a lot of words that they really don't be. You feel what I'm saying? A man working a job for 12 years to provide for his family. And he want to change it. He be making change and he been feeling that he's depressed. Or a woman, now she's depressed. Now I can understand it because they've put they've put action. They're trying. And eventually they're gonna hit it if they don't stop. Eventually they're gonna hit. Now I can understand with depression going on in school, you know, bully, and I understand all that, you know what I'm saying. I had a little of that going on when I was smaller, but get what I did. All that shit stopped after like 9th grade, y'all. I put an end to it. It wasn't no more bullying after that, man. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't complain about it. I didn't come home crying, you know. But I'm built from, you know, a different cloth. I ain't gonna say like, oh, you know, I'm a hard nigga. You know, I'm just, you know, family was a little rough. But that's good though, cause that built me to who I am today. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like the difference between a man and a boy is gonna be the emotional capabilities between the two. A man can handle more than a boy can. If it's a real man, like I said, some of these grown folks, grown men don't be grown men. Even some of these grown women don't be grown women. Just because your age go up, that don't mean your maturity goes up. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead, get off another there, King. Go. What the hell? Just because your age go up, that don't mean your maturity go up. That don't mean you're an adult. Just because you're 30 don't mean you're an adult. You can still be a little kid or a little, you can still be a little kid in your mind. Still do the same little shit that you were doing when you were little. You still be a teenager in your mind. Still doing the same teen things that you were doing when you were little. And real change, because you're going to have to change. In order for you to really change, you're going to have to get tired of your own BS. And that's going to give real change even a chance. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get tired of your own BS. And with that change, then comes emotional control. Because let me tell you like this. You will only learn if you put yourself through a tough situation. That's how you will build. You will build if you put yourself through a tough situation and actually come out on top. You don't gotta come out of. Actually, you do. You don't gotta come out number one, but you definitely gotta come off top with something learned. And while you're going through that tough situation, what a lot of people will do is complain. Just do not complain. Just go through it and learn off your failures. Instead of thinking as a loser, think of it as a lesson. But it's only a lesson if you learn from it. It's only a lesson if you learn from it. No cap. So yeah, man, that's what I think. Disciples are a man between a boy or a woman in between a girl. Same thing. It could be a woman between a girl or a man between a boy. It goes for both genders. You feel me? So, man, that's all I got for y'all today. And be ready, cause this next month, man, we putting our foot on the gas, y'all. We putting our foot all the way on the gas, and we're going straight to the moon. No cap. I love y'all, boy. I'll see y'all boy later.